And we're back. All right, welcome to another video. Thanks for your patience. Funny thing about this video, this is actually the fourth time I've shot it. So the first time, I had a friend of mine, the lovely and talented Reagan, help me out with everything. Got it back, threw it into Final Cut, no audio. Bah. So, second time, she volunteered her time again, went out, shot the whole day, shot the whole thing, brought it back, way too much audio. Like, I have no idea what happened, but way too much audio. So now I think I have my audio down, nailed. I shot a third version, lost the footage on a hard drive somewhere. I think I formatted it and gave it to a customer. This is the fourth time that I'm shooting this video. So the next video should theoretically be out 4 times quicker, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. You never know, miracles can happen. This is just a fun, light little video. Basically 5 tips, tricks, and techniques that I use for finding, discovering, capturing, and creating better drone photos. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to start off with tip number 1, which begins with get outside, because that's where the photos are. Let's go.
Okay, so you got outside. Good job. Now you're asking, where are all the drone photographs? Where are all the good drone photographs? And that can sometimes be a bit of the challenge with drone photography. With traditional photography, you walk around until you see a picture that you want to take, and you either move closer or further away, find the angle that you want, and take the picture. While it is not without its challenges, it's pretty straightforward. But with drone photography, a lot of times you don't know where the photo is until you actually launch the drone. But a lot of times when I go to a place that I think is going to have like a bunch of really good bangers, I'm not really happy with what I get. And the photos that really stand out to me, the photos like this one and this one and this one, are the photos that I drove out to a place where I was driving down and I'm like, there's nothing here. And then I launch the drone and I fly around until I find, there's beauty is everywhere. Beauty is everywhere, but sometimes it's hiding. And sometimes you have to fly the drone. Sometimes you have to launch the drone to be able to find that diamond in the rough. That's half the fun.
Another tip that I use with drone photography that I find super useful is when I'm out scouting out locations or discovering locations for drone photos, I'll actually have a Google map and I have certain lists set up in that map. So I have a list called shoot on a sunny day, another list called shoot when overcast, another one called shoot at sunrise, shoot at sunset, so on and so forth. Because certain pictures are just going to look better in certain light. Here's a picture that I took of these uniform trees going down a driveway in overcast, and here's the same picture when it was super sunny. Exact same picture, very different result. I actually like this one better, and it's the first one that I took. But then I made a note, said, okay, on a sunny day, let's come back to the same location. We want there still to be snow, and take the exact same picture and see what it would look like with the shadows. Now, this picture is also going to look very different taken first thing in the morning, or at midday, or at sunset. The other thing to remember as well is if you have the blessing and the curse of living in a place that has seasons, so here in Canada, we've got winter, spring, summer, fall. We're blessed and cursed with all 4 seasons, but you can go to the same place and get the same photo with fall colors, with snow, with green grass and an abundance of vegetation. At sunrise, at sunset, you can really get 15, 20 photos out of one good location. So keep track of the locations that you like and don't be afraid to go back and shoot them again and again. One of the most famous photographers, whose name is escaping me right now, of state parks, was asked when giving a workshop, what is your secret to getting these amazing shots? And he said, I'll tell you, but you're not going to like it. I go back 40, 50, 60 times to get the one picture that I want. Okay, so the next step, kind of even makes me sad I have to say this, but launch your damn drone. And I know it sounds like a little self-explanatory, but the amount of conversations I've had with people that went to cool places, did cool things, and didn't actually launch their drone drives me bonkers. Now, I think there's 2 parts to this. One of them is get good at launching your drone. Last week I was teaching my son how to fly a drone. He's going out to Newfoundland. I think he's going to get some amazing pictures there. But for the first hour, all we did was pack up the drone, unpack the drone, get it ready to fly, pack it up. Get it ready to fly, pack it up. It's like field stripping a gun. You want to be able to get your muscle memory to the point where you can unpack and get the drone ready to launch in under a minute. If you only launch the drone once a month, and every single time you do it, you got to install the updates, and you got to update the aircraft flight safety zones, and you have to update the firmware, and you can't remember which leg to open up first. It's going to be a pain in the ass. You're never going to want to launch it. Launching it is going to seem like a hassle. You sitting there in front of a movie, get it ready to launch, pack it up. Ready to launch. You'll tell me if somebody's sneaking up behind me, right? Okay, get it ready to launch, pack it up. That way, when you're out somewhere and you see something that you think might be a good picture, or you just want to throw it up there and find the good picture, you got your muscle memory, everything's up, and you're flying within a minute. So the next step I affectionately call polishing a turd. So one of the challenges with drone photography is that you're incredibly limited by your camera. I've seen a lot of full-time photographers that are going through creative crises, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to shoot with one lens. I'm going to pick one lens and just shoot with that for a week. That'll spur my creativity. And with drone photography, all you ever have is one lens, and that's it. So we are limited by lens quality. We're limited by focal length. We're limited by the fact that we only have one lens. Take the picture in the drone, make the picture in Lightroom and Photoshop. Don't worry about editing. A lot of photographers like, I want to get it right in camera. If you're shooting raw with a drone, you can't get it right in camera. You can't. You have to edit it at least to some extent. Look at this photo here. This is how it started. This photo here. This is how it started. Okay? Even just subtle changes when you shoot raw. It's not sharp. It's not contrasty. It's not. You have to add that little oomph. And if you're shooting a sunset in RAW with a drone, there's no way that what you're actually seeing with your eyes is going to come out in the camera. You have to bring it out later on in post. Polish a turd. The gist of it is, and this is primarily the reason why I repeat again and again and again and again, battery anxiety kills creativity. When you're up there, look around, look at the shot, visualize the picture, capture the picture. When I hear drone photographers saying, you know, oh, you only have limited time, you got to get up, you got to get that photo, and you got to get down. It just, I weep for the pictures that could have been, because people didn't just take their time. So really look at what you've got in front of you, look at what you want, look at what it could be, and go out and make it. All right, so that's it. Another video in the can. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you found this useful. I hope it's something that you can really integrate into your everyday photography, into your drone photography, even just into the normal photography that you do on a day-to-day basis. You know what to do. You're not a noob here. Like, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell, notifications, all the things that you need to do that seem to keep getting bigger and longer and more extensive, but do all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, one more thing, almost forgot. As some of you may remember, my good buddy Peter, out of the goodness of his heart, there's a car coming, so we're gonna pause. We done? Yeah? Checked out this road before, not a single car coming up and down it. Setting up a camera, getting the microphones going, not a single car. Hit record, car after car after car after. Are you kidding? As some of you may remember, a good buddy Peter, out of the goodness of his heart, gave me a 800mm Canon RF lens to give away on this channel. So that's what we're going to announce today. Like, subscribe, and comment on this video. In 1 week from today, 1 week from the day that this video goes live, I'm going to announce the winner of that lens on my Instagram channel. So go like and subscribe to my Instagram channel. It's Gabriel Be Happy, all one word, all lowercase. Don't know what this is, just describing it, lowercase, not uppercase, lowercase. God, I hope I cut all that out. So like, comment, subscribe, but you have to comment on here. And I'm going to randomly go through and pick one comment, and I will announce the winner, but on my Instagram. I look forward to the next video, probably in 2023.